thanks a lot for taking the time to talk with us. A question, you explained here at the Business Summit how Nissan is moving, transitioning to a new, to follow the world trends. To what extent does the crisis actually in Ukraine and the problem with Russia and also the lockdown expanding in China is impacting this transition? Is it more complicated to access some key element or to procure cars? Where do you stand? Is it an issue or you think it's something that will be smoother later on?
I would say that last 2 years have been very challenging for almost all the industries, especially for automotive industry, and we have seen an unprecedented crisis which we never saw, at least in our life. Having said that, every crisis should be seen as an opportunity to relook into the way we work, into the way we manufacture cars, into the way we sell the cars, and this crisis has given us opportunity to relook into whether we should still stick to globalization or we should start thinking of regionalization, for example. Do we still keep ourselves a same production way to have a plan for 6 months, 1 year? I don't think so. Now we work on weekly basis. So it's complete redefining of the business model. Now moving forward, this crisis has taught us how to be resilient and agile both. Now, since then, in the coming year, now we have multiple crises. Before it came one after other, but now almost everything is coming at the same time. Number one, we already see the recession hitting United States. We already see decline in the markets in Europe. We saw last month 19% decline with respect to the last year. Number three, the rising cost, inflation. Number four, geopolitical crisis, and number five, still the COVID continues, especially in China, where it's getting to the peak because we see a lot of lockdowns, right? So which means that all these 5 challenges are accumulated, and I think the challenge for all of us is how we capitalize the learning we had in last 2 years to overcome these challenges. And I would say that this will make us more strong and robust in the future.
You feel we're entering some kind of deglobalization in the way you're going to work and process and organize your production structure worldwide?
I mean, at first, Nissan, as I explained, is always about empowering the society. So our policy has always been local for local. That's why we have more than 40 manufacturing plants and we are supplying to 140 countries. Having said that, this supply chain crisis has definitely asked us to relook into the full vertical integration of the supply chain with horizontal collaboration. For example, I talk about we are developing now the all-solid-state battery. We decided to do it in-house. Now, to do a solid-state battery is not about assembling plastic part with the cells. It's all about, can we go to the supply chain and develop the raw material by ourselves? Why? Because we have another challenge, which is geopolitics. If we don't address the raw material, maybe in United States, we will not get, or our customers will not get the incentive on the electric cars. So that's why I would redefine the term globalization or regionalization by 2 words: how we can vertically integrate with horizontal collaboration. I think this is new business model which Nissan is working on.
One question that the French community is following a lot is the negotiation within the alliance between Renault, Nissan and Mitsubishi. We hear a lot of things, we read a lot of things in newspapers, some are true, some are not true. When do you think you will be able to announce this big revamping of the whole alliance? We have the big base, but my understanding is some of the details are still complicated to fix. But I mean, in terms of intellectual property, who owns which intellectual property. When do you think those negotiations will end, and when do we have the announcement of this Alliance 2.0 in a way?
First of all, we as partners have never explained that we want to announce something. It's, I think it's all speculation which is going on. Having said that, we are working together to define how we make alliances stronger and take it to the next level. That is for sure. And what is very important to understand that we are working with a constructive approach and to find the way we can make new alliances stronger. And once the details are finalized, definitely we will be sharing with everyone.
It could be by the end of the year?
We can't say about timing, timing is the consequence, but what's very important is the spirit to take the alliance to the next level, which should be stronger than what it is today.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.